San Francisco city leaders are looking to lessons from protests in Boston as they brace for a Patriot Prayer rally this Saturday. KPIX 5's Phil Mateer is at Crissy Field, where officials are preparing for that rally to happen whether they like it or not. Phil.
That's right, whether they like it or not, and they clearly don't like it, but it's becoming clearer and clearer that San Francisco is going to be taking a lead role in this. As a matter of fact, the police are already making plans, and here's the start of them.
So every available officer is expected to be working on Saturday, so no discretionary time off and days off have been canceled.
San Francisco has pretty much given up on the National Park Service denying the Patriot Prayer group a permit to demonstrate this Saturday at Crissy Field.
They probably can't deny it. I mean, there's a First Amendment right to assemble, a First Amendment right to speech.
Now the focus is on working with the Park Service in an effort to prevent the type of clashes over free speech, similar to what happened during a recent Patriot Prayer rally in Seattle.
Police Chief Scott is meeting at least twice a day now, and they seem, again, very dependent upon our police forces to have to be the security for the entire event.
It appears that we are prepping for a demonstration then.
I think we have to.
Mayor Lee, however, is hoping to use some of the lessons learned in Boston over the weekend, where a heavy police presence and fences were set up to keep free speech advocates and counter-demonstrators apart.
Boston prepared very well.
You could impose some pretty stringent conditions, such as no backpacks, no weapons, not just firearms, but no baseball bats, no clubs, no knives.
Yes, of course, no weapons of any kind.
I'm not going to be able to comment specifically on what tactics or what procedures we may deploy or employ this weekend.
Lee also has a message for those who oppose groups like Patriot Prayer.
We'll be doing an alternative rally on Saturday here at Civic Center.
So is your message for people, stay away?
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of interesting. Patriot Prayer itself does not have a history of violence, nor do they espouse white supremacy. But they do attract an element which does sometimes, and that element in turn attracts counter-protesters, some of whom get very violent as well. The result is what we've seen in Portland, Seattle, and Charlottesville. Question is, will this one be more like Boston? At Crissy Field, Phil Mateer, KPIX 5.
City leaders in Berkeley hope to prevent violence at a rally that anti-Marxists are planning for Sunday. Rival demonstrators have fought several times this year in Berkeley, including these clashes in April. Now, the city council has empowered the city manager to issue a one-day ban on weapons like sticks and knives. And it covers protesters who move onto streets and sidewalks, where police usually have less authority than at a city park.